Feeling it's going to be wet for the rest of the week.
I mean, that's nice. That's positive, it. Victoria. There we go. Back to you. There we go. But I think we will see some dry weather, but showers, rain most days. We've had a lot of cloud. We've had some really strong winds, and we have still got this weather warning out in force. So for the next 24 hours, it expires at 1800 tomorrow. We've got strong winds and we've got heavy rain. And it was Cornwall and the Isles of Scilly that brought it to remain windy as we head through the next few hours. And we've got this cold front coming in. It's drawing in southerly airflow, so we've got fairly mild conditions over the next few days, but there's a lot of rain in the forecast. It's not continuous, but I think it will be heavy at times, and it's fairly heavy across much of the southwest out there at the moment. But it is pushing through. The brighter echoes could be thundery. The bulk of the rain does clear most of the southwest, I think, towards dawn. We've got this next one coming up from the south, but a lot of low cloud behind. I think we'll see some mist, some fog as well. Still quite windy. The wind's not as strong as they have been during the day, but it's still a noticeable southerly breeze. But temperatures up a lot more than what we had last night, lows of 13 or 14 degrees. So initially, northern parts could be dry but fairly cloudy. Then this next band pushes up from the south. It will clear northwards, I think, during the day, becoming lighter and more patchy into the afternoon. A lot of low cloud left behind. I think we'll see some mist and fog as well. The wind's initially quite strong through the morning, again gusting 40, maybe 45 miles an hour in the west, but they will ease a little bit into the afternoon. I think sunshine's going to be in short supply, most of us having a lot of cloud, but actually those temperatures doing quite well, highs of 16 degrees. Now, the Isles of Scilly had gusts of 55 miles an hour today. I think tomorrow the morning will be quite windy, not quite that high wind gust, but still maybe in the 40s. Heavy showers, but eventually we'll see it's turning a little bit dry and maybe even brighter here towards the end of the day. Here are your times of high water. Your high tide at Bideford is 10:56 and at Plymouth it's 10:40. So we've had some fairly high waves today, and that will be the case tomorrow, particularly through the morning when the winds are at the strongest. We'll see brisk southerly winds. They will ease as we head into the afternoon, but I think we'll see a lot of low cloud, particularly along the coast. We could keep some poor visibility and low cloud. So it is going to be quite murky, but the bulk of the rain will be clearing as we head through the day, particularly on the south coast. That should be dry into the afternoon. So it is pretty mixed as we head through the next few days. Still staying quite mild actually on Thursday. There's a weather front out towards the south, and that'll be slow moving. So for most of the day, I think it will be dry, but becoming increasingly cloudy with outbreaks of rain into the afternoon. Then we see some wet and windy weather arriving once again for Friday, and temperatures will start to come down. So Friday, I think we'll see a lot of cloud with outbreaks of rain. The rain could be heavy at times, and it will be with us, I think, for much of the day. Now, as we head through the weekend, I think, again, these are quite pessimistic. I think there will be the risk of some isolated showers on Saturday, but they should clear early doors, and then we should see something a bit drier and brighter into the afternoon, but temperatures will start to come down. Sunday, bar one or two isolated showers, it should be dry with some brightness, and I think a little bit more sunshine as we head through next week, but you can see quite a temperature drop. We're looking at single figures by day into next week.
And
Victoria.
wet.
And wet.
Thanks, Bee.
From me.
Good afternoon, I'm Angie George. The region fell silent today, marking 107 years since the end of World War I. Across the East, services were held to remember all those who had lost their lives in both world wars and the many conflicts since. Zoe Dennis reports. The UK are gearing up for BBC Children in Need, raising money to support life-changing projects for young people. Now, with the big night coming up this Friday, we're meeting some of the incredible individuals and groups that your donations help to support. One of them is the Hearts Inclusive Theatre Company in Stevenage, which brings the creative arts to young, neurodiverse and disabled performers. They're busy preparing for their latest production, Treasure Island. OK, time for a look at the weather now with Alex.
Thanks,
Hi, Alex.
Angie. Yes, we have seen some sunshine after what was a bit of a cloudy start, some blue sky.
Thanks, Alex. Well, that's all from us for now. Look East is back at 6:30 with Susie, but for now, let's return to Nina with the rest of the BBC News at 1. Have a lovely afternoon.